Hi everybody. I just got back from Elvis Week last night. For the most part, it was an amazing Elvis Week. There wasn't a big turnout this year, which is disappointing. A lot of people may say that that's because it was an off year, meaning that it wasn't a big year like the 30th or 35th or 40th anniversary. The 40th last year was huge. There were like 50,000 people there. This year that wasn't the case, and that's unfortunate. I think that a lot of the Elvis fans, including me, would agree that that's because of a lot of the changes that have taken place there. One being that they are charging high prices for a lot of things, and they are charging for things that they never charged for before. Like the candlelight vigil is now being charged. You have to pay to participate in the candlelight vigil, and I feel, and I know that a lot of other Elvis fans feel, that this is very disrespectful, because the candlelight vigil was something that was started by the fans a year after Elvis died in memory of him, and it's gone on all these years, and now all of a sudden they're charging for that, and I think that people are angry about that, and because of that they're not showing up. So this year there were probably maybe close to 2,000 people for the ceremony, but for the actual candlelight visual, when you walk up to the grave, there were less than 1,000 people, and that's very, very sad. But that's the reality. Hopefully, you know, they'll catch on to that and realize that, you know, you can't do that, because you're going to alienate people and they're not going to come. And it's just very sad to me that would happen. But anyway, besides that, it was a great Elvis week. I had a great time. I always do. There were so many events. There were a lot of great people that were there this year. This is the free magazine that you get for Elvis Week. It tells you everything that's going on for the week, and it gives you a list of all the events that happen. As you can see, there's lots of events. There are concerts, there are discussion panels with people who worked with Elvis. For instance, like people that were in the movies with Elvis, which I always enjoy those because I love Elvis's movies. There was a gospel concert. There's one every year. It's always amazing, with the former original Stamps Quartet and Imperials who backed Elvis up when he was in concert. There was like a event where they pulled out archives and showed us archives from Elvis's collection, and actually this year was the 60th anniversary of his mother's passing, so they pulled out a lot of her items, like her dresses and jewelry and old photographs that she had, which was really, really cool. But the most exciting thing that happened this year probably was the fact that Lisa Marie Presley was there, and the reason she was there was because a new Elvis album, yes, I did say new Elvis album, was released, and it is a reimagined version of a lot of his well-known gospel songs. And on there is a duet between Elvis and Lisa Marie called Where No One Stands Alone, and it is an amazing duet. If you can look it up on YouTube or listen to it somehow, please do, because it is amazing. And she came and she talked about it, and I was able to buy the package that where I could get her autograph and meet her, so that was awesome. And when you bought the whole package, which includes the album and the CD, and it's kind of funny, but a cassette tape even. I'll probably just keep this sealed because I don't have a cassette tape player anymore, and just put it with my cassette collection. But of course she was signing one item, and so I had her sign this amazing picture on the back of the album of her and her father, and she signed it right there for me. I hope you can see that. And this is going on my wall as soon as possible. So that was epic to have that happen. And another cool thing about this album is that it is on beautiful blue vinyl. So that's really cool. And the former members of the Stamps Quartet and Imperials, and Sissy Houston, who was there this year as well, and Darlene Love, who is a famous singer in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She sang oldies like He's a Rebel. They all contributed to this album and sang on this album. In fact, this right here is Darlene Love. She was in the 68 special with Elvis. So, with that package, you got a lithograph that also had a pre-signature of Lisa Marie Presley on it. So during the autograph sessions, I had members of the Stamps Quartet and Imperials sign it for me. Larry Strickland, Donnie Sumner, Jim Murray, Ed Hill, Terry Blackwood, and Bill Bays all signed it for me. And you can hear them singing background in this album. It's amazing, folks. Like, if you can pick it up, do so, because it is an amazing album. Unfortunately, Sissy Houston wasn't signing anything, so I didn't get her to sign. And Darlene Love was only signing one item, so I didn't get her to sign this. However, I did get her to sign my 45. This is my favorite oldie of hers. Today I met the boy I'm going to marry, and she signed it for me, which is really cool. So, yeah, like I said, for the most part, it was an amazing Elvis week. I had an amazing time. I always do. I love Elvis week. I will continue to go as long as I am able to go. I can't wait till next year. Hopefully next year things will be better, and maybe EPE will change, some of the things and not charge for the candlelight visuals, so more people will show up. I hope that's the case, but we'll see, I guess. But the next video that I will do, I'm going to do a review on the new album, Where No One Stands Alone, because I think it is an amazing album. So I hope that you'll tune into that and that you enjoyed this video. So until then, see you then.